Yeah, boy. True boy. Ma. Yeah, my boy.
My letter to God.
Yeah. Right, this one.
Bigg Phat Pudder.
Real talk, right, this one.
True Ma. Volume 1.
David. Dear my Lord, yeah, it's me again. Guess I'm gon' lose in Christ, cause I can't seem to win. It's too much sin, it's too much lust off in the world.
It's crazy.
I try to control myself, but I can't stop touching girls.
I love her.
When I'm in the midst of sinners, I try and preach your word. Then as soon as I get behind closed doors, I eat my words. See, I've been called every name, labeled a misfit, but nothing compares to the feeling of being a hypocrite. I look at my daughter, then look at my sister. Makai's a brother, Jalea's a sister. Then I think, how could I go on disrespecting women? A life of sin, and you couldn't have paid me to think I was winning.
I'm saved now, not headed for the grave now. Jesus is who I found, and I'm heaven bound. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm saved now.
I need your help, Lord. Can't overcome my obsession. Nickname me Usher Raymond. Stay giving my confession. Please have mercy on me, God. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should focus on me instead of pleasing you. But I know that's a one-way ticket to live with Satan. No salvation, it's frustration, battling this temptation. I'm cracking fortune cookies, yeah, I'm searching for clues. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I'm only 22. They say I'm too young to follow you, should be living my life, but you pay for my life, and it was overpriced. Fighting off these worldly things make my flesh weak. Tell my sister I love her, sorry we didn't get to meet.
I'm saved now, not headed for the grave now. Jesus is who I found, and I'm heaven bound. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm saved now.
Lord, I got a date with evil, but I ain't showing up. I gave my life to Christ, cause I done had enough. I stay trying to serve you, God, then head right back to the block. I don't shoot dice no more, I know about casting locks. We take credit for so much, but the credit ain't ours. You the moon, you the sun, you the sky, man, you the stars. Am I guilty of sin? Cause I know not one Bible verse. Dear Lord, it only gets worse. I be so bored in church. You may be the man on the streets, but I know what thing or two. Every knee shall bow, every tongue will confess to the King of the Jews. I just want a righteous life, just want to be a true man. I don't know how to pray, so this my letter to God.
I'm saved now, not headed for the grave now. Jesus is who I found, and I'm heaven bound. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm not headed for the grave, headed for the grave, headed for the grave. I'm saved now.
P.S. Lord, just wanna write this letter to you, it's kinda hard praying sometimes. So it's my letter to God, but you know what I'm battling with. Sorry, Lord, for not being perfect, like you as my father. Respect royalty, put it a prince, son of a king. Man, he said, son, when your enemies hate you, just know they hated me first. Yep, true Ma.